can't win under the best case scenario. I think it's time for a new plan here. I think it's time for a new plan. Are you kidding me with that lineup last night? Are you kidding me with this lineup all friggin' season long? People are talking, making a big deal about who the fifth starter is. Who Who cares who the Giants' fifth starter is? Has a fifth starter ever delivered a team to a postseason or won a World Series? The answer is no. But cleanup hitters do. Guys in the three-hole who know how to handle the bat, they do. Giants haven't had a three-hole hitter who knows how to handle the bat since number 25 was here. And last night's game was so bad, I'll even tell you, if you want to bring up Barry Bonds in September, I'll take it for the rest of the year. Because, people are, I listened to Brian and Paulie this morning, and they're talking about how last night's game was a lot of fun. Really? That was fun to you? That was fun? I mean, it was filled with a lot of drama based on the fact it wasn't a good game, but drama based on the fact the Giants can't get out of their own friggin' way. That's where, to me, that is not drama. That's incompetence. And it just went 14 innings. 7th inning, 8th inning, 9th inning, 9th inning especially, squander. Oh, isn't this fun? Not to me. 808 KNBR is the number. Last night's post-game show was brutal. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, look, we still got a lot of baseball left to play here. And the Giants are mathematically alive, but that is it. That's mathematically only. Common sense tells you the season and the hopes of the playoffs, I think, ended on the field last night in Colorado. Dan Dibley is here this morning. It's a pleasure to be here this morning myself. Patrick Connor is here. Jerry is here. The big light in the middle of the studio is here. The TV cameras are here. I must be filling in for Gary this morning. Here on KNBR. Good morning, Dan.
We've got a crash, Damon, in Oakland. It's a fairly major one. South 880.
Very nice. Way to set the tone. Damon Bruce in for Gary Radnich this morning. It is a dark morning here in the Bay Area. Oh, sure, the Giants are still mathematically in this thing, and we got a ton of baseball to play starting tonight. You know, you got the Rockies coming in right after the Diamondbacks. You got games straight up with them and the Dodgers remaining. Does it all matter? I'm afraid it just doesn't anymore. Last night's loss would be tough for an experienced team full of professional hitters to recover from. That's the kind of loss that drops you to the canvas for good. It really is. That was brutal. Absolutely savage defeat. I'm experienced in savage defeats. I know them. I can see them coming a million miles away. That was rough. Absolutely rough. You know, there's no way to outthink. And this is where the Giants really ran into their fatal flaw this year. It's like they embraced the fact they can't hit and said, okay, well, that's just who we are. So that's who we'll be. We're going to try and win every game 1-0. That's going to get you killed. You can. There's no way to outthink or outplan or have another strategy that replaces the importance of hitting in Major League Baseball, okay? There's no other way to do it. You know, the Giants are trying to come up with, like, their own way to win. This is not the way to do it. This is absolutely not the way to do it. You know, the whole, we're not good at this, so let's just try and get good at everything else, gets you killed. There's no way to circumvent the necessity of hitting in Major League Baseball. But let's say you had to. You know, the fact that this team is going to take a big batting practice at any point in time this week and not just work on laying bunts down in a cage is a reason why I think we got to have a major house cleaning at the end of this season. A major house cleaning. I'm talking about everyone in the dugout. Everyone. Everyone in the front office who can be replaced should. It's time for new ideas. It's time for somebody who knows how to get his $60 million center fielder to lay one down. Aaron Rowan is like doing everything he can to make us forget that Barry Zito's the worst free agent signing in Bay Area sports history. Rowan is on his way to joining the conversation. This guy, but Damon, he carried us in June. So what? It's August. It's August, and he is a walking out. 808 KNBR is the number. Got a lot of people upset. Board is full already this morning. And I don't blame you. Giants fans, I don't blame you. You know, I'll tell you this. You have allowed this to happen. This is on you, Giants fans, as much as it is on the team. You have sat back and you've made excuses. And I know that I'm within 10 minutes from hearing a phone call from somebody who says, Damon, let's put a little positive spin on this. Yeah, you go right ahead if you want to. Your team can't hit, period and end of story. And I am watching with my own two eyes this club waste one of the best pitching performances by a staff I've seen top to bottom in a while. Kirk is in Pacifica. You're on KNBR. What's going on, Kirk?
Hey, first of all, brilliant Bochy impression.
Thank you.
That was hilarious, but oh my God, I don't even know where to start. But that game, I mean, every game is just like torture to watch the Giants because the offense is so freaking pathetic. But to continue to have they don't score a run for this guy, and it's maddening. And then you already touched on Aaron Rowan's, inability to lay down a bunt or move a guy over in the 8th or 9th inning. But then when I had to watch Bochy waddle out there in the 14th inning to take out Metters and bring in Miller to throw his little 85-mile-an-hour pitches, I knew the game was over at that point.
Let me tell you, as you're sitting there watching Justin Miller melt down, I mean, it's like somebody threw water on the Wicked Witch of the West. He is out there melting down on the mound as that's happening. You know what I would have done, Kirk, if I were Bruce Bochy? The minute he started Adam Eaton, the other team's pitcher, the minute he started Adam Eaton 1-0, I would have gone out there and pulled him. On that one pitch, it was so obvious that he was going to walk the other pitch. I mean, you could how is it that we can see things coming a million mile away and the Giants can't see the things that are happening on the same field that they're on?
Amen to that. And if I hear another caller call up and say, "Oh, we weren't even supposed to be there," would you enjoy? Why even start a season or play the season if you're going to have that attitude? You're in it to win it. You're not in it to say, "Oh, well, we weren't supposed to be that great anyways." That's ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing. There are years in baseball. Baseball's a different sport. Baseball is a sport for patient people. You need to build a winning product. This doesn't happen overnight. It's not like you go from worst to first like you can in the NFL. Baseball's a different animal. And there are seasons where you chalk it up to the rebuilding, the going forward. But when you got pitching like this, it changes everything. If the Giants had a whole bunch of hitters, but no pitching, that's the season you say, well, we're just trying to learn. When you got pitching like this, all you need is a crappy offense. The Giants can't even field a crap offense. They're below that. They really are. They're worse than that. You talk about bottom of the barrel, pick the barrel up. That's where the Giants' plate approach can be found. I mean it. How is Carney Lansford at his job? I'd say not very good. And I know that there are a bunch of reasons and excuses. Well, these guys can't do it. They didn't. Look, we're not talking about hitting 45 home runs. We're not talking about coaching somebody up to hit 330 for the entire season. I'm talking about drag bunts. You can teach a 5-year-old how to lay a bunt down. And let me tell you this. You know what I'm doing if I'm the owner? I'm walking down to the clubhouse last night, and I'm getting in Bochy's face, and I'm grabbing him by his collar, and I say, if you ever pinch hit my Cy Young Award winner, if you ever pinch run my Cy Young Award winner again, I will strangle you. You got to throw a pitcher out there late in the game? You got to throw a pitcher out there on the base paths? Fine. If his name's Tim Lincecum, you're out of your mind. What if Lincecum crashes into the plate? What if there's a play at home plate and Timmy's got to come in hard? Are you kidding me? There are a lot of guys you can pinch run. I mean, you want to run with a pincher, sign Tyler Walker and have him come back and pinch run. He could barrel somebody over at home plate. Tim Lincecum? God. Justin Miller just melting. Lets him do it. You know, you can go get a pitcher at any point in time during the